Good morning. Starting off this morning, it is cold outside for most of you. Smooth sailing on the roads. They're dry right now. That's going to be a very different story tomorrow morning. But for a few of you, you may run into some reduced visibility. We have a couple of spots of some patchy fog that's starting to develop. Certainly nothing widespread, but just be advised of that. Also heads up, because of the cold air that we do have this morning, you probably have some frost on your windshield. So give yourself a couple of extra minutes. Step outside, get the car turned on, spray the de-icer, use the ice scraper, whatever you need to do to get that all cleared off so you do have that great visibility for your morning time drive. Here are those current temperatures right now in the 20s. Certainly it's a cold start to your day. As we look at your hour by hour forecast today, the good news is you are going to get a nice mix of sun and clouds. So partly sunny skies overall, staying in the 20s for the next few hours. By 10 a.m. though, it's in the upper 30s, 38 degrees, rising up through the 40s and hitting the low 50s for this afternoon. One thing that you're going to notice is going through the day today, the wind will be increasing. So by this afternoon, starting to get a little bit breezy. Wind from the southeast sustained at about 10 to 20 miles per hour, but gusts are going to be even stronger than that. So right now we have a high pressure system dominating. That's why conditions are pretty cold and quiet. We do have this kind of diagonal line of some clouds down to the southeast, but then there's our clearing window while we're going to have partly sunny skies. Off to the west, this is what's going to bring us first the wind and then the increase for our rain chances for tonight. So when we talk about being in a storm alert weather day period, here's your timing. Monday night, so tonight from 9 p.m. until Tuesday afternoon at 2 p.m. So a pretty long window of time. Twofold factor, rain and wind. First up, the rain. It will be widespread. It'll be heavy at times with some embedded thunderstorms. Total rainfall 1 to 3 inches. This is going to make for a messy Tuesday morning time commute. The wind, max sustained gusts at 35 to 50 miles per hour. This is non-thunderstorm wind. This is just as that low pressure moves across our area, we have what's called a pressure gradient and creates forceful wind, and that's what we're going to be dealing with. So take the nice weather today to secure any of those lightweight outdoor objects, your trash cans, the trampolines, to make sure they don't get blown around. There may be even some pockets of some isolated tree damage or power outages during the overnight hours. Here's a look at what those wind gusts look like. So over the afternoon, rising up into the 30s. And then check this out during the overnight hours. Really just sustained upper 30s to about 40 miles per hour. Some of those gusts at around 50. So here's your quiet daytime with the mix of sun and clouds. Let me take it to tonight. This is when we're going to see the difference. There's 9 p.m. Rain enters. Rain continues through your overnight hours. At times, moderate, heavy rainfall. Notice tomorrow morning, 6, 7, 8 a.m. Some of the strongest band moving through. That's why it's going to be messy for your morning time commute. Plus, you have all that wind that's going to be on top of that. Here's about 12:30, starting to see improvements in Chattanooga. By about 2 o'clock, it heads out of here. A couple of spotty showers on the backside of that system, but as colder air moves in, you start to see that blue. Those spotty showers transition to some snowflakes in the higher elevations Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. By Wednesday midday, that moisture is out of here. So a lot going on over the next 36 hours or so. Today, daytime, you're good to go. Highs in the low 50s. It's tonight through Tuesday at about 2 o'clock. That's our alert window. And then just a heads up, Tuesday night to Wednesday morning, the higher elevations, that's when you can see even a little bit of snow.
Looking like a little bit of a dusting or a little bit more?
For most of those higher elevations, about a dusting to a ½ inch. There may be a couple of pockets kind of right along that Tennessee, North Carolina line of about an inch.